In South America, a big change is happening. Countries there want to make their own energy without depending on others. They're tired of the problems that come with not having enough energy, like pollution, and having to buy expensive energy from far away. It's not like having to buy energy from faraway places, but instead using the power of the sun, the strength of the winds, and the force of rivers to light up homes and power factories. And that's what South America is working towards. Colombia stands at the forefront of a shift in Latin America, moving towards energy self-reliance. Blessed with a unique geography, Colombia touches two vast oceans, paving the way for robust trade in renewable energy. The nation's northern shores are ripe for harvesting wind and solar power, with conditions better than many places around the globe. The Colombian leaders are not sitting idle. They are actively steering the country to become a beacon of renewable energy in the region. Take the Guajira region, for instance. It's a wind energy gold mine thanks to its location and landscape that let wind sweep across at impressive speeds. The government, under President Duque, is rolling out an ambitious plan to set up 16 wind farms. The first one, Guajira 1, is set to kick off soon, promising to supply 20 megawatts of power. By 2031, these farms could light up nearly a fifth of Colombia's homes and businesses. But it's not just about the wind. Colombia is also diving into the hydrogen market. Ecopetrol, the national oil company, has launched the country's inaugural green hydrogen project. And they're investing big. Think $140 million every year till 2040 to boost green hydrogen production. With its prime location and existing port infrastructure, Colombia is well placed to become a green hydrogen hub, potentially matching the big players by 2030. Colombia's journey towards energy independence is a tale of ambition and challenges. The country's first wind farm, Pirachi, set up in 2004, was a step in the right direction. Yet, the Wayuu community has raised concerns that these projects often take over large areas without fair compensation. This tension has hindered the full use of the region's geographical benefits for renewable energy. The Pirachi wind farm also highlights the technical obstacles that can hamper the growth of such investments in Colombia. Issues like mismanagement and lack of maintenance that have led to operational delays and reduced efficiency. These problems not only affect power generation, but also limit the energy available for green hydrogen production, dimming the prospects for this emerging sector. To realize its renewable energy potential, Colombia needs a dual strategy. It should create an attractive environment for both foreign and domestic investors and ensure local communities lead the way in renewable projects. Government initiatives like the Energy Transition Law, number 2099, and Bill 365 offer tax benefits and support for unconventional renewable investments, including hydrogen. Further measures such as a domestic emissions trading system and broader tax incentives could strengthen the development of hydrogen energy. Investment is crucial, but it must come with accountability. It's essential to involve disadvantaged communities in renewable projects to ensure fairness and sustainability. Including municipalities along the Caribbean coast would provide stable power to areas often cut off from the main grid. However, words must be matched with actions, and concessions might be necessary to achieve environmental justice and project durability. In the early 2000s, South America began a significant shift towards energy efficiency. When you hear us use EE, know that we're using that as a short term for energy efficiency. A move that could redefine its future, the European Union, in partnership with the Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, launched a project in June 2001 to promote new EE technologies. This initiative aimed to foster cooperation with public energy policymakers, parliamentary bodies, and the private sector. The focus was on learning from Europe's technological advancements, economic outcomes, and the challenges encountered. The goal was to identify sustainable and profitable projects that could be adapted to South American contexts. This collaboration was crucial for Latin America, allowing countries to connect with global partners and gain insights into successful energy projects. It was a step towards determining which initiatives could be tailored to each country's unique needs, ensuring they were both beneficial and efficient. Over recent years, numerous studies have examined Latin America's progress in implementing EE policies, exploring the relationship between economic growth and energy consumption, evaluating the sustainability of development. For instance, research by Zhang, Sheng, Yuan, and Gao in 2011 assessed EE across 23 developing countries from 1980 to 2005. They found that Mexico and Panama showed the best performance, while Argentina and Chile saw a slight decline, and Paraguay experienced a significant drop in energy efficiency levels. The study recommended that countries lagging in EE should adopt measures to reduce energy usage without compromising economic growth. Another study by Peng, Ding, and Hu in 2015 looked at the impact of clean energy on total factory efficiencies, considering economic output, energy conservation, and emission reduction. They concluded that clean energy offers clear benefits for economic growth and environmental protection. Al-Mulali, Faraduni, and Lee in 2014 investigated the effects of renewable and non-renewable electricity consumption on the economic growth of 18 Latin American countries. Their findings suggested that renewable electricity has a more substantial impact on economic growth than non-renewable sources. The researchers emphasized the importance of reducing non-renewable electricity consumption by enhancing EE and launching energy-saving initiatives. These studies highlight the potential and necessity for South America to transition towards more sustainable energy practices. By increasing EE and investing in renewable energy, the region can not only foster economic growth but also contribute to global environmental goals. The journey towards energy independence is complex and requires strategic planning, investment, and international cooperation. But how are these countries actually implementing these changes? What does it mean for the future of energy in South America? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now to find out. South America's path to energy independence is a journey of transformation and resilience. Studies by researchers like Pablo Romero and De Jesus in 2016 and Saidi Rahman and Amamri in 2017 have delved into the intricate dance between economic growth and energy consumption in Latin American countries. They found that while energy efficiency policies are crucial, they alone may not suffice to meet the growing energy demands of a booming economy. The solution? A revamp of the productive structure and a push towards diversifying the energy matrix. The second study highlighted that efficient energy consumption policies don't harm the real gross domestic product. Instead, they underscore the importance of direct foreign investments to enhance technology and business skills. Another critical piece of research by Toumé, Legallo, and Ben Raheb in 2017 developed an evaluation index for Latin American sustainability, revealing a disconnect between economic, social, ecological, and institutional subsystems. This lack of a coordination suggests that the region has a considerable distance to cover on the road to true sustainability. Yet, the tide is turning. Awareness about the importance of saving energy, tapping into renewable sources, and promoting EE across all sectors is rising. Countries are crafting EE programs that allow for economic growth without a proportional increase in energy consumption, leading to a gradual reduction in energy intensity. The oil crisis and the pressing issue of climate change have spurred action towards EE, seen as a reliable route to sustainability. EE's promotion hinges on four main goals: ensuring a secure energy supply, boosting expenditure efficiency, unlocking the high potential for energy savings, and mitigating the effects of climate change. Latin America is recognized for its energy-saving potential, but realizing this potential remains a formidable challenge. It calls for more synchronized actions and policies tailored to sectors ripe for energy savings. South America's energy future is looking brighter with the potential for wind power. A study using 8 global climate models from the Coupled Model Intercomparison Project, Phase 6, has given us a glimpse into what we can expect. The study used advanced methods to adjust the model's outputs and check how wind power might change in the future. They looked at 2 different scenarios for greenhouse gas emissions and what they could mean for our climate. The results are promising. They suggest that in places like Northeast and South Brazil, wind power could increase by 25 to 50%. Other areas like Argentina, Patagonia, northern Venezuela, and parts of Uruguay, Bolivia, and Paraguay could also see more wind power. These predictions are based on data from the past and show that these regions have always had the potential for wind energy. But it's not all certain. The study found that the models don't all agree on how much the wind will change. This means there's still some uncertainty about the future of wind power in South America. Despite this, the study is a first look at what the latest climate models say about wind power in the region. It's important information for those who make decisions about our energy, as it can help plan for a more sustainable and independent energy future. Wind power could be a big part of that, and this research helps us see where and how much we could expect it to grow. It's a complex task, but with careful planning and investment, South America can make the most of its wind and move towards a cleaner, more self-reliant energy system. The Development Bank of Latin America's report highlights the diverse efforts in EE, showing a promising trend towards reduced energy intensity. Yet the potential for savings remains vast, calling for an evolution in EE strategies, changes in consumption habits, and the adoption of efficient technologies. Each country in Latin America and the Caribbean has a unique set of characteristics and needs, influencing the nature and progress of their EE initiatives. Brazil stands out as an advanced nation in this regard, while Chile is in development, and Paraguay is at a preliminary stage. This diversity reflects the varied economic structures, population distributions, and technological access, and levels of regional and global integration. The Mercosur trade bloc, including Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, Bolivia, and Venezuela, has taken significant steps towards integrating energy markets. However, the pace and depth of energy sector reforms vary widely among member countries. Some have undergone profound changes, while others proceed more cautiously. Brazil, despite its advancements, faces challenges in building common energy policies with its neighbors, partly due to disparities in technical expertise and financial resources. This situation underscores the importance of recognizing each country's distinct economic, political, and social context. It is clear that a one-size-fits-all approach won't work for the region. The conclusions after a summary of the EE situation in the southern cone countries like Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and Uruguay. The focus is on the building sector's thermal performance standards and the EE programs implemented. It aims to outline the journey these countries have taken towards EE and the successes they have achieved. Now let's hear your thoughts. Comment down whatever you think about this video, and also don't forget to like it and please subscribe to our channel. And until next time, keep scrolling.